Yes, you do irritate their demons. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And this phenomenon has actually helped me in life to become a calmer person and not take things personally when I realized that I didn't do anything to them. It's just their demons. I just don't like her. I just don't like her. Oh, what did she do? I just don't like her. I just don't like her. What did he do? I just don't like him. Okay, well, we may have to get a pastor in here because you cannot just be feeling those feelings and you don't know why. Demons cause you to dislike people who are good for you. When somebody is demonically possessed, they will destroy every good person that comes in their life. That's why the narcissist, which is technically Jezebel and Leviathan combined, that is why those people have what I like to call a reprobate mind. The Bible talks about people like that. You don't have to touch them. They destroy themselves. Every narcissist I know destroys themselves. I've never met a narcissist where somebody has to destroy them. They get the job done perfectly. Because the entity within them pushes every good person away, bullies every good person, and tries to destroy every good person. And many women have that entity. You meet a woman, you hate her for no reason. You're forming hives, calling up people. Hey, 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 hey. No reason. Never did anything to you. Got her fired without cause. What was that? Demonic possession. Oh, I thought it was just jealousy. Who do you think gives people jealousy, honey? That's an entity. Yeah, there's a baseline of jealousy that humans have. But when people start acting on their jealousy and becoming destructive and doing vile things, we're no longer just dealing with jealousy. There's Leviathan and Jezebel hiding in there. And we'll talk about this in the class. It's very easy. And when you know those people have that entity and you see the signs of that entity, and we'll talk about this in the class on Sunday, you get away from them. Why? Because Jezebel and Leviathan tend to be very violent. All these people that you see randomly, removing their spouses from the land of the living, that was not them. There was a demon behind them manipulating them into doing that. Oh, well, Mel, you can't always blame stuff on demons. That refuses to give people accountability. We live in a spiritual world. Ephesians says it. We don't fight against flesh and blood. None of this stuff you see in the physical is really real. There are forces in heavenly places that are manipulating things and changing our realities here. And you arrest those forces. How do you arrest those forces? You got to join in on the class to know that. It's a big fight. And many people who are anointed will always attract Jezebel and Leviathan. That's why people say, oh, well, Mel, I don't understand. I keep attracting narcissistic people. I keep attracting toxic people. It's not going to end because what's in you is always going to attract them. You just need to know how to spot them and distance yourself from them, which is what we're going to talk about in the class. They're not going to stop being attracted to you. You have to have your antennas high enough to know that there is an entity residing in that person. When people say your light irritates their demons, it's nothing short of the truth. It is real. People, ladies, gentlemen, people are possessed. They are possessed, people. That is why they respond to you in the way they do. It's not them. It's a demon. Demons don't like good-hearted people and good souls. Demons don't like people like that. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians 6, verse 12. To God be the glory. I get it now. I do. I got it. I marinated on it. I built a bridge. And and I got over it. Let me tell you something that you need to understand. You're not fighting people. You're fighting the entity behind that person, which sometimes results in you going back and forth with people. Many people are under demonic possession. They have an entity that has been living inside of them for years. And when they spot a child of the Most High, somebody who's divinely protected, they start to act out. Many men and women are possessed by the spirit of Jezebel and Leviathan. And I say Jezebel and Leviathan because I think that they're siblings. That's my vibe. I think they're siblings. I feel like you can't have Jezebel without Leviathan. You can't have Leviathan without Jezebel. They come in a pair. They're two peas in a pot. Okay, if you take one, you got to get the other. If you take the other one, you got to take the other one. You can't get Jezebel without Leviathan. You can't have Leviathan without Jezebel. They're besties. So they come in one pretty box, a demonic box, but they come together. You don't get to pick one. And people who have these entities, they like to go after children of the Most High. They like to go after people who are very healthy on a spiritual level. They like to go after people who are chosen. Many women have Jezebel in them. And I know they do by how obsessed they become with God's child. A woman's not even bothering you. She's not even on your radar. Your ass is already obsessed with her. Are you going to tell me that's not demonic possession? When you don't know somebody, but you are fixated on them, you're going to tell me that's not a demon? You're going to tell me that a man that randomly gets up and takes the life of his girlfriend or wife, you're going to tell me that wasn't demonic possession? You're going to tell me that that wasn't an entity at play. We're going to continue to just act like, he just had a little bit of a breakdown. No. That is a demon at play. People who do these things have demons. And the more you ascend spiritually, the more you'll be able to see those nasty spirits that inhabit people, those unclean spirits. A woman don't even know you. She want to jump on you. She don't even know you. She's forming cahoots about you in regards to you. It's one of those things that requires you to have a certain level of spiritual maturity and understanding to understand that you're not fighting people. We're not fighting flesh and blood, just like what it said in the book of Ephesians. We are not fighting flesh and blood. We are fighting principalities, rulers, high rulers, wicked places. Many people have a demon in common. That's why when women or men group together, these people that do these smear campaigns against God's chosen one, against the child of the Most High, what you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is these people have a demon in common. That's why women form hives. They all have the same demon, and they're all trying to attack the person that God has set apart, but they will pay for that. Women will always pay a grave price. It's not only men that pay in karma. Women pay too. A lot of women, their payment is going to be a man. You are going to pay for all the women that you went after when you meet that guy and you fall in love and you think he's all amazing. Okay. Karma comes back in many forms. Treat people well. Treat people with kindness. Treat people respectfully and leave people alone, because you will not escape what you did. And it doesn't matter if that was a demon that was taking control of you. You still have to pay the price. So we'll talk about this a lot in the masterclass, where I talk about people who have the spirit of Jezebel and Leviathan. I'm not going to drop too many points because you got to watch the class. You got to take the class. If you're interested in the subject about these lower level entities, you got to take the class. Okay. I'm not going to give out too many nuggets. People who are possessed with Jezebel and Leviathan, I feel bad for them, because they're going to destroy their own life. People don't have to touch them. They destroy themselves. First of all, people who are possessed with Jezebel and Leviathan, they destroy themselves because they try to touch God's child. That's why when a dumb chick tries to go after me, I'm like, you're digging up your own grave. Because you think that you're going to go after me and not get touched. And I'm going to let you do it so that when you fall, I can watch you. These people destroy themselves. The minute they see God's kid, oh gosh, their eyes get as wide as an owl. They're already thinking about, what can I do? Then you go after that person and then you get hit with a quarter-pounder knuckle sandwich spiritually. And then now you want to call the person a witch. No, that person's not a witch. They're divinely protected and you wanted to go after them. It's not your fault. You're possessed by Jezebel. So when somebody has the spirit of Jezebel, they have to go after the child of the Most High. They have to. The entity in them is going to force them to. They don't have a choice. That's why many of you guys are like, well, why did my manager go after me? They are possessed, people. They have demonic possession in them, people. They have to go after you. The demon is going to require them to. It's spiritual. But they will fall in their own demise. That's like what happened to Daniel. Oh, let's team up and go against Daniel. Boom, got tore to shreds in a lion's den. These people dig up their own graves. You don't have to touch them. Just let them attack you. And then when God attacks them back, they're going to be in a lion's den getting ripped apart. You don't have to touch them. Let them touch you so that God can touch them. Let them try. Give it all you got. Because when God starts going, God's going to start going. That's just how it is. But when you're dealing with these low-level entities and they encounter you, you irritate their demons. You irritate their spirit. And it's not anything wrong that you're doing, okay? It's not you. It's the power within you that is a threat to their darkness. That's what it's like. You're a threat. You're a bother to them. They can't take you. So if they can't take you, they got to take you down. Yeah. And guess what? God will be glorified. You cannot take down control freaks, Jezebels, and Leviathans if you don't have respect and boundaries. Respect and boundaries, part 2. All of us in life have our own individual power. The problem is when you give that away by being a habitual people pleaser. And respect and boundaries, part 2, we will be doing a deeper dive into how to respect yourself and how to also ensure that the people around you are giving you the same respect that you also give yourself. In addition to that, we have Defeat Jezebel and Leviathan on June 29th, following the Respect and Boundaries Part 2. In order to deal with lower level controlling entities, you need to know how to spot them within individuals and know how to navigate them. In other words, vampires, sociopaths, narcissists all fall under the Jezebel and Leviathan umbrella. In this class, I'm going to teach you how to spot people who have these entities operating in them, how to respond to them, and how to protect yourself from them on a both spiritual and physical level. You guys do not want to miss these master classes. Very, very important.